Hey, what's guys? I'm doing another like rough draft update Decklist for you guys. So this is the Horse Shrine deck that I had told you guys about in I think it's shorts. I think I did in. Um so I got everything in, and so yeah. This is my mom's horse. I got a deck box done for him, so it's just kind of a special one I wanted to do for that occasion. So yeah. So now for the Decklist. So I'll be playing this Friday night, and this upcoming week, and seeing how it goes. So typical horses: Crest of Summer, Shellfax, Casa Bronco, Third, and Thundering Nightmare. So in my opinion, I think these four horses and the Pegasus are probably the best support for the horse deck. I think Weimar would probably make a case, and Calamity would obviously make a case too. But these are essentially like the best horses for the deck that I can think of right now. So there are other ones I have in here, but those are just like the better ones out of everything. Cosmic Charger, Carnival Hellsteed, Stallion, Hippocamp, Shieldmare, Killith, Rolling Throne, Armored Warhorse, Chargemare, Breaching Hippocamp, and Death Charger. So that's essentially it for the horses. Or, actually, there's actually a couple that I forgot about. Move, Pony, and Dynamare. Now that's essentially it for the horses. There is one horsemanship card, which is Sunquan. This is from the I forget what you call it, but it's like the secret promotional thing they did. So, but this is really cool though. I just like the foiling on it, and looks really quite good. So that's essentially it for that portion of the deck. Now for the shrines. So these are all the M19 shrines besides or no, M21, my bad. Not M19, M21. Whoops. But all the M21 shrines, including the 5-color enchantment. So I'll zoom in on each of them so that you guys can see what they each do. Or pause and read anyway. So they basically work similar to slivers in a way where they rely on other shrines being on the field to progressively do more and more things. Like in this case, you add X mana equal to the number of shrines you control. So you'd have 3 blue if you have 3 shrines, or like this where you draw possibly like 4 or 5 cards depending on what shrine that you, or however many shrines that you have. So, and then you could also gain life, which is also works well with Crest of Summer. So, and then this one searches for a shrine from your library or graveyard. And then if a shrine you control triggers, well, you control six or more shrines, they trigger additional time. So, yeah, that's really quite busted. And then I showed you guys the commander, but I don't know if I had let you guys read what it does. So, you basically make a 1/1 token, and then you can return an enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield. So, which they are all legend, or basically all legendary enchantments. So, but yeah, so these are the ones from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So I'll zoom in so you can see what each of these do. So the Kamigawa shrines are actually pretty decent too. So I'm gonna get to make a spirit off this. So yeah. So that's essentially it for the shrines. Really actually pretty busted once you get multiple of them out, like 3 or 4 or 5, depending on how things go. So yeah. So there are some other things to help with the shrines. So the Sigarda and Shalai. So basically, each of these have a clause where other creatures you control have hexproof, which is mainly what you really care about, is just kind of protecting your shrines and making sure that they don't get targeted or anything like that. So yeah. And then Herald of, yeah, that. So enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. When you cast a enchantment spell, you gain 1 life. So another way of gaining life, which can work well with Crest of Summer. So, and then another thing that makes my enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. So yeah. And then this. So whenever answers reveal top 7, put all enchantment cards from among them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, yeah. So just other good cards to go with the shrines. So now for kind of some other good stuff to help support the deck. So I do have a small vehicle package in here, which can be actually pretty good. So Sky Sovereign deals 3 damage to a target creature or planeswalker, and opponent controls. This makes treasure tokens, and this, whenever it attacks your box, you basically draw a card and then discard a card. So nothing too crazy for the vehicles, but I thought I'd throw in a little mini package just to because they're pretty fun actually. So, and then other stuff to kind of help with the rest of the deck. So Crystal Skull. So you may play historic lands and cast historic spells from the top of your library. So artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are basically historic. So what that means is that since the shrines are all legendary, you could essentially cast any of these from the top of your library if there's one that appears on the top. So, which is pretty good. So that kind of helps with that. More horsemanship stuff. Fabricate. This can help search the vehicles if I need one at the time, or essentially anything else I might need. There are a few other artifacts I do run in here, so that is also useful. So, Blasphemous Edict. So, this card's actually kind of dumb. So, each player sacrifices 13 creatures of their choice. So, this is basically a last resort if I don't have any creatures on field, or something is overwhelming, and I still don't have any creatures, then I can just play that and just kind of nuke the field. So, right into the horse, whip of Erebos. Creatures you control have lifelink. So, this is the alternative that I had did a discussion over instead of True Conviction. Granted, I don't have Double Strike, but lifelink is a little more better for my deck than Double Strike. Even though Double Strike is still really quite good. So, and then Blasphemous Act. So, and then final portion is the good stuff. So, Smiling Tide. I picked this up Friday night in a trade. So when our opponent casts their second spell, you create Treasure Token. So it does kind of essentially the same thing as Smiling Tide, but in a different type of way. So you still get treasure off it under the right condition. So it's pretty good. Ristic Study, Mana Drain, Johnny's Welcome, Caster's Crusade, Mari's Wake, Green Lantern, Albus of Erd, the Reforged Sword, basically, Heroic Intervention, the Sphere of Leonidas, Reflection of Lajara, and Leyline. So, yeah, that's basically it for that portion of the deck. Now for the land portion of the deck. So, Mana Confluence, Overgrown Tomb, Reflecting Pool, Fetch Lands, I'll show these a little bit more in case if the camera wasn't focusing. So there you go. Windswept Heath. Sorry about that. Some of these lands from like the Doctor Who and kind of the Jumpstart decks, basically, where they kind of become 2-color lands. So Water Graves, kind of more shock lands. One of the Triomes, Exile Orchard, more shock lands. Cavern Souls, just kind of some, and then the Streets of New Cabana, 3-color lands, more Triomes, more Fetch, and then a Forest, a Plains, Mountain, and a Island for the final 4 lands. So yeah, so that's essentially it for the deck. So it looks actually really quite fun, actually. Be able to search and protect your shrines, and then them be able to just annoy the heck out of your opponent with their different continuous effects is going to be actually kind of interesting to see if I can pull any of this off. So yeah, and then I did get different sleeves, like custom sleeves I had done. So, but yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later. All right, I guess.